father to get it. Without saying anything, the father climbed inside. After closing the lid, the son brought the coffee to the edge of the farm where there was a high cliff. As he approached the rock, he heard a light tapping on the lid from the inside the coffin. He opened it up, still lying there peacefully. The father looked up at his son. I know you are going to throw me over the cliff, but before you do, may I suggest something? What is it? Replied the son. Throw me over the cliff if you like, said the father, but save this good wood coffin. Your children might need to use it. So this is my today's story. Thank you very much for staying with me. And
thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yeah, Jean. So today we are going to talk about a very important concept. Okay. Now stories are very, very important. One, whoever is in counseling, stories play a great role in counseling. In those days, if you see, India is a place which is very rich with stories. We have Birbal stories, we have Mullah Nasruddin stories, we have many stories, Mahabharata stories, Ramayana stories, Panchatantra stories. Every story is having a message for the mental health of the people. If we know more stories, we will be able to give the stories in such a way to the clients that they understand what is that we try to communicate. In neuro-linguistic programming, we call this as metaphor. Metaphor is nothing but saying things in an indirect way, not directly. Directly, we don't say that you are having this problem. No. We will be telling a story. Through the story, we will be making them to understand these are the issues you are suffering with. So, stories are a very good way to do counseling and to create a rapport also. So, Arshia is going to talk about rapport building. Okay. Hi, Arshia. Hi, Shruti. Shruti.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Shruti and Arshia. Story. What is the one story which even now you remember, Shruti? From your earlier days, your father, mother, they would have told some stories. Is there any story which you still remember? Shruti, Mike. I'm making you co-host. Yeah.
Okay. So I remember one story which my father used to tell me almost every single day, and I was not able to sleep without listening that story. And that was a Cinderella story. And he used to tell me, and I used to sleep by listening to that story. I can remember till my MA, he was every day he was telling me that story.
So you people can see how Shruti has told when she was describing about the story Cinderella. See her body language, how she told her body language, everything as if she is a child now and she is enjoying it. So story is having that kind of effect. Anyone from the team, if you remember your story, you can share it with us now. Okay, please raise your hand. But the story should be very nice, simple, small story. Don't tell story for 15 minutes. Okay. A small story which has a good output which you heard from your father or mother. Anyone can tell a Shraddhanjali Das. But you people should come on the video and tell, not on audio. Hello. Hello. Anyone on the video? Anyone is able to come on the video and share any story? Quick. Yeah, Jasmine has come. Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, you can go ahead with the story.
Sir, you need to unmute her. Sir, you need to unmute her.
No, I have made a co-host.
Okay, good evening, sir. So there was a small story that one boy, he was very much, he was kind of a liar. He used to tell lies to everyone, okay? So he used to make everyone scared by telling that, today evening the tiger will come and he will hunt, he will hunt for his food and he will eat you all. Then everyone used to feel scared, and it happened twice, thrice, and repetitive times. And one day, the real tiger came, and he was telling it to all, but no one came to rescue him, and he died. So that means yes. So this leaves them. Yes, don't tell lies.
Don't tell lies. Very nice, Jasmine. Very wonderful story.
Thank
Now
you.
over to Shruti now. Shruti will be taking us through one breathing technique. Box breathing. Shruti, day before yesterday, people missed your breathing technique, and
Yes,
they
sir.
started complaining me in the group. Sir, you were going on talking. Madam was not able to share the breathing technique, sir. Like people actually shouted at me. Yeah, over to you, Shruti. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So before sharing my PPT, I would like to make you all people remember that the day before yesterday, when the link was not there and everyone got panicked, right? So we in life we face many of the situations where we get anxious and we don't know what to do, and we started like highly breathing and BP is high and everything. So what to do at that time and how to calm down yourself, this is for this I'm teaching you this breathing technique. Okay, is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, so we already had an introduction, so I'll start with my PPT. So this is box breathing. It is also known as square breathing, four square breathing, or equal breathing. In Sanskrit, it is also known as Sama Vritti Pranayam. Sama means equal and Vritti means mental fluctuations. So Sama Vritti Pranayam translates as equal mental fluctuations breathing. It is very easy to do, very quick to learn, and can be highly effective technique for people in stressful situations. It is useful in resetting your breath in anxious or stressful situations. The main goal of this technique is to reduce mental chatter and distractions. So when this technique is useful or when this breathing is useful, the box breathing can be practiced at any point during the day, but best time is when you need to cultivate inner peace, balance, or groundedness. Many times we feel that there are many things are going in our head, and we don't come to a conclusion. We don't come to any particular point. So at that time, you can use this type of breathing. Ideally, find a quiet spot from distraction so that you can fully focus and tune in into your breath. It is recommended to be practiced before other yoga practices, as it will help to prepare the body and mind for the yoga asana practices, meditation, and other types of pranayama. Sorry. You can also use this technique while holding yoga poses to deepen your concentration. Why it is useful? Resetting one's breath or working to make the breath leave fight or flight mode, it is good for both mind and body. What happens in flight and fight mode? The body feels threatened and reacts to help the person to escape or avoid a threatening situation. Either we are ready to fight with that situation or we flight, we run away from the situation. Just a simple example, if we are going from a road and immediately we see a big snake, what will happen? Those who are phobic or those who are very anxious with that thing, they will immediately start like high breathing, or their blood sugar will high, their heartbeat will be faster. So these things will happen. Either they will get stuck at the place or they will run away from that. So in that situation, we are not able to think properly what to do. Can you think what if the person wants to run away from the snake and he is going towards the snake because he don't know what to do? He was like heavily with their mind things and he don't know what to do. So at this time, what the person can do is simply he can practice or she can practice a box breathing technique. The physical impact of this state, that is flight or fight mode, can cause wear and tear on every system of the body. Long-term stress can be increased the risk of conditions that include high blood pressure, headaches, heart attacks, or strokes. The ability to consciously regulate breath allows the body to leave a state of stress and enter into a state of calm. And this is what resetting your breath means. So, benefits of the box breathing techniques. The main benefit of this pranayama practice is to equalize, harmonize, and balance the oxygen flowing through the body's energy channels. This four-part breathing technique is primarily practiced for calming and balancing the mind and body to reduce mental stress and worry. The concise use of the box breathing to increase the flow of air into the lung is a great way to improve your ability to breathe deeply and to bring oxygen to the lungs. Box breathing can also help slow down the heart rate, increase the oxygen to the blood, and reduce anxiety. People who practice this yoga breathing technique regularly will find they are more focused and are stable to experience deep, restful state of relaxation. Many times we see people like those who are above 40 or 50, they get easily anxious. They get easily panicked for every situation. Like I see my mom, if the keys of our car or keys of our bike are missing, so immediately she feels like, oh my God, what has happened? Where are the keys? What will do now? So this kind of, to avoid this kind of situation, one needs to practice this box breathing. So next, tips and tricks for box breathing exercises. Before I'll tell you the procedure, will go to the tricks and tips. Just a
We'll just
second.
remove it and put it. Someone, I think you can put it in the.
Miss, you can go to the security, miss, and you can put the stop annoting that option. It will go
Which
vanish.
one?
Miss, go to the security, miss.
Yes,
Security.
I'm there.
Yes, ma'am. There is an option in the bottom that stop annotating the participants. Stop annotating. Someone has
Okay, so she will be coming. So box breathing, it is one of the good breathing. And team, please don't do all these things. Shruti, you can put it in the full mode.
Yes, sir. Just a second. Am I visible to you all?
Again, somebody is doing.
sir.
Name is Shraddhanjali. The name is coming there.
Yeah. So box breathing, there are many benefits of box breathing. One of the aspects is it regulates our the inhalation and exhalation. So it helps the physical body, and also it helps the mental body to relax. Yeah, Shruti, please go ahead.
Yes, am I visible? I think I'll not share a presentation. I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. So tips and tricks for the box breathing exercises. Like other forms, of intentional condensed breathing, box breathing is a quick, effective way to decrease anxiety and increase calm in the face of stress. As you practice box breathing, keep these tips in the mind. Inhale through the nose, not the mouth. Nose breathing has numerous benefits, especially as you breathe in. When you're getting started, try setting a timer for 3 minutes and repeat the exercise until the alarm sounds. And the bonus point you will get if you're choosing an alarm sound that is calming and not jarring. With all deep breathing technique, placing one hand on your chest and another on your lower stomach can help. When breathing in, try to feel the air and see where it is entering. Focus on feeling an expansion of the stomach, but without forcing the muscles to push out. Try to relax the muscles instead of engaging them. Okay. So procedure of box breathing. I'll just go through the procedure first and then I'll show. Inhale to a count of 4. Then hold for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts and hold your exhale for the 4 counts. Okay. Got it? First, you have to inhale to the 4 counts. Then we have to hold the breath for the 4 counts. Then exhale for the 4 counts. And then again hold for the 4 counts. First, I'll show you and then we'll start it doing together for 3 minutes. Okay. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Everyone got this?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll put in a stopwatch for 3 minutes and we'll practice this. I will give you instructions so that you people can do this. Okay? Okay, we'll start. Sit straight, everyone. Those it is possible for those to come on videos. Please be on video. Okay, we'll start. Put your one hand on chest and one on lower stomach. Close your eyes. Okay. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1. Okay, now everyone, please open your eyes slowly. And that's it. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Can
thank you
you
very
hear me?
much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I have done this box breathing before. I think we have to follow the line also, the square.
Yes, actually, it was not, the GIF was not playing on the PPT. So I'll share that thing in your WhatsApp group. Immediately, I'll share with the WhatsApp group. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
ma'am, do we
One
need
minute.
to?
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. Can you people come on the video? Can anyone come on the video? Whether people are not able to come on the video or
Sir, we are not able to. It's been blocked.
where it is blocked. Who has blocked? I do not know.
No, I am not able to turn my video.
Vidya.
From your side, sir.
I'm also not able to come.
So who has blocked
I
it?
cannot start the video comes the message.
It says that
Host
video
has
cannot
stopped it.
start, you cannot start your video because the host has disabled it.
Yeah.
Yes, disable it.
I am not disabled anyone's, but I do not know how it comes. Yeah, okay. Now
Now
Arshia
it is
will
okay,
start.
sir.
Huh?
Now it is okay.
So now someone has corrected it. So whoever co-host has done it, please don't do it from today. Okay. I hand over the stage to Arshia. Arshia, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everybody. My name is Arshia, and I am from Pune. And today I'm going to speak a little bit about rapport building. Okay, like everybody is not on the video, so it is really difficult to build a rapport with the blank screen names written on it because it is not responding. So that's why sir is continuously asking you to put on your videos. So if those who can put on the videos, please, if it is an interactive session, it will be very interesting for me and for you too. So first things first, can you all tell me, one of you, can anybody, for example, Jasmine is raising hand. Is there a problem, Jasmine?
No, I would love to interact. That's why I raised hand.
Sure. Jasmine, if I ask you that, Jasmine, please share your personal problems with us, everybody. Will you share it here?
Definitely, why not?
You will share it with everybody
Yes.
in public? Okay.
Yes. Because
Okay,
I love
very
to
good.
I love to share my journey, the ups and downs with
Okay.
everyone. Yeah.
All right. But do you think everybody is like this? Everybody would like to share their personal problems with anybody they meet?
Not really, ma'am. Not
Yeah, because you
ma'am.
hardly know anybody here, right? You
Yes,
only
absolutely.
know our names over here, right?
Absolutely.
So will anybody would like to, share their personal problems with everybody here on this stage, on this platform? No, right?
No, not
So,
possible.
yes, but if I tell you that please go and share your personal problems with the person in your family you trust the most, will you go and share?
Yes.
Yes, right? Everybody will, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I hope everybody will. So why is
Ma'am,
that?
we'll share. We will share.
Yes. Why is that so? Yes, anybody?
Because you are
Ma'am,
building the
because
trust.
Can you please raise your hand? Everybody speaking together will create complete chaos. Yes, Richa Verma, can you please tell me?
First thing that we have that mentality, we think that we stable the rapport, like, and we trust that people because he or she are not going to tell my problem, not going to share my problem to someone else.
Correct.
So
correct.
that is the main thing.
Correct. Right. So when you know somebody well, when that person knows you well, and you trust that person, you think that person will understand you, he will support you, then only you will share your problems. Correct. So now when the clients come to us, or the children come to us, or whoever has a problem, as a counselor, when they come to us, what is the first thing that we will do? Rapport building, right? Correct. Without rapport building, do you think anybody will be, very easily, like Jasmine is, very easily everybody will tell you that what their problems are? First thing, that sometimes they are not coming on their own. They are forced to go to a counselor, right? They're skeptical to say anything. They go to meet a counselor. They don't want to, first of all. Second thing, they are a little bit afraid that what will you think about me? Will you judge me? Will you say that you have done a bad thing? You're a bad person or something like that. Correct? Yes. Yes. So for that, first you have to build a rapport. That is, you have to be a friend. Correct. Not even the buddy with a high five. Even if not, if you become that is the best. But even if not that, at least you should be somebody who is building a trust, who will be supporting. Correct? So that is what is rapport building, according to me. Okay, you have to pull them. You have to pull them towards you intellectually, emotionally. All right. If you are successful in doing that, then and then only they are going to tell you their problems. They're going to share what they feel. Then and then only you can go ahead with your counseling and help them in solving their problems. Correct? Do you all agree with me?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So, first of all, if somebody comes to you as a, so there are 4 zones that Sir had taught us. There are 4 zones. The first one is public zone. The second one is social zone. The third one is private zone. And the fourth one comes intimate zone. All right. So first thing, when you do not know that person. Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
didn't train these people.
No, sir. Me.
Yeah. So
I'm talking about
what it is. Yeah.
Yes. I'm talking about me. Yes. So, so first thing is public zone. Now, when you do not know that person is a person in the public, correct? Right? So you have a lot of distance. Distance means not the physical distance, but the emotional distance, the mental distance. You do not know that person doesn't know you, correct? Then when you talk to that person, and if you are, you get along well, then that person comes from public zone to private, to social zone. All right, you start talking. All right, you start talking to that person, and that person also starts replying and asking questions, and a conversation starts. Then from social zone, it has to come to private zone. That is what you are quite close to that person. Okay, you are quite close to that person. You can talk about your, similar interests. You can talk about your families. You can talk about everything. But from private zone to intimate zone, that is a very thin line. When the person starts telling you what that person feels about himself, or what is the problem he's facing, or where he's lagging, or where he wants to cope up in his life, or whatever the problem is. Yes?
Yes.
Is everybody with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
I would
please
like
last zone.
Sorry, Sana?
Please repeat the last zone. Intimate zone.
Intimate zone. Intimate zone is when people come and tell you their personal problem. Means they are ready to share it with you. Okay, they don't come and tell you, but they're ready to share it with you. In your family also, there might be some people with whom you share a private zone. Okay, but you do not share an intimate zone with them. Okay, some people, that how will they react, and you will not tell them your personal problems. Correct? Right? And that somebody will support you, will understand you, and you trust that person. So that becomes an intimate zone. All right? When you are ready to share the most personal problem with that person, then you are in an intimate zone with that person. All right? Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Shazza, yes.
What's the difference between private zone and intimate zone?
Exactly. I just gave an example. Like in your family, you must be, very close to everybody. There are 5 people, 4 people, 10 people in your family, right? You are very close to them as you are a family, right? But you will not go and tell your problem, your personal problem, to everybody. Correct? You will only tell that problem to a person you trust, and that person will support you. Correct? So that is the intimate zone. All right. You have many friends, but you have many friends. You are in a private zone with them, but there is a one best friend who you tell everything. Correct? So that is your intimate zone. I hope everybody has got it. Yes.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah. Arshia, shall I give an example?
Yes, please, sir, please.
Shall I give a small example? Now, if I ask Shaza, okay, suppose if I am asking Shaza, what is your name? She will tell her name. Okay, we are in a social zone. We are not in public zone. emotionally and intellectually. I have not met Sasha and Sasha has not met me. But even then, class, she is attending class and I am seeing her name and she is seeing me. So she is not in the public zone emotionally and intellectually. She may be in the public zone. Okay. But if I ask Shaza, what is your bank balance? If I ask her, she will not tell, because she is not in the what do you call, private zone. Okay. But for example, for 5 or 6 days, if I start talking with Shaza, okay, suppose I am sending, I am asking her questions, and suppose if we become friends, okay, if we become friends, Shaza may, after 5 days, if I ask Shaza, hey Sasha, what is your bank account? Maybe she will tell, maybe. That is private zone. After 5 days, only becoming a little bit closer. Okay. Now,
Sir,
Sasha,
but
you are married
bank
or unmarried?
balance, nobody will ask you.
Yeah. What is that? Someone asked?
Someone asked me something.
Somebody asked. Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
I said that bank balance, nobody will tell you.
Yes, I definitely won't tell. It's not pretty.
Yeah. Nobody will tell. But when you come to private zone, private zone is the place where you share things. Shaza, you will be sharing your bank balance, maybe with your mother, maybe
Yes.
with your father. With your mother, you will not be sharing everything. With your father, you will not be sharing everything. For example, when women have periods, they will go and share with mother. They will not go and share with the father. Isn't it?
Yes.
Private zone and intimate zone. Your mother will be in more intimate zone. Okay. Your father is in the private zone. Now, if we become friends, I am asking. If we become friends, okay. If we become friends in 5 days or 6 days, provided both become friends. If I ask Shaza may tell. Shaza may tell. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
This is the difference. Suppose I have many friends. Okay. I have many friends. If I ask what is your salary, there are many girlfriends, they will tell me what is their salary. Okay. But if I ask them what is your lover name, they will not tell, because they are not in the intimate zone. When some girlfriends, when they are in intimate zone, if I ask them what is your lover name, they will tell. Very simple. Okay. That is, they are in my intimate zone. When you are in intimate zone, you will completely open up with other people. Yeah, Ashya, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. So I just wanted 2 to 3 people to tell me what you've understood about rapport building. What is rapport building? What exactly do you think is rapport building? Raise your hand and I'll ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ishfaq Bhatt.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I
please.
think rapport building is instilling the hope in the client, giving him the sense of trust.
Very nice, very nice. Yes, Shrisha.
Yes, ma'am. As he said, rapport building is mainly trusting someone and sharing things with them.
Okay. BK Jutan.
Building trust and making friends and opening the gate to share everything.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so should we go ahead, or everybody is, I think everybody is clear with it now. Yes, so now we should go ahead with, the next slide. So rapport building is developing a relationship built on trust, understanding and support. All right. Yes, are we clear, everybody? All right. So always build a connect. So how do we build a connect? See, this is you and this is other.
Ashya, please open your mic. I have muted everyone.
Okay. Okay, sir. So whatever is there, whatever you share in between both of you is your rapport. All right. So this is a connect. Even if you look into somebody's eyes, that is, you cannot, completely build the connection, but you have to connect your heart to heart to, to allow that person to share everything with you. All right. So the next thing, Goals. Now, what are the goals of rapport building? Okay, creating connections with human. All right. Next, rapport is an ability to relate to others in a way that creates level of trust, understanding, and support. Just whatever I said before this, or everything is into this sentence. It is important to build a rapport with your client, colleague, and get their unconscious mind to accept and begin to process your suggestions. Okay. You have to make their unconscious mind. You know, we have a conscious mind, a subconscious mind, and then unconscious mind. Okay, and we also have a rapport with ourselves. If our unconscious mind and our subconscious mind and our conscious mind are into, on the same page, then we have a very good rapport with ourselves. But if we have a conflict inside us, then our rapport with ourselves is also not very good. So you have to get their unconscious mind to accept and begin to process our suggestions. Okay, whatever you are suggesting them, they should understand it, accept it, and start processing it. All right. They may follow it, they may not follow it, but at least they should understand what you are trying to tell them. All right. They are made to feel comfortable and relaxed, open to suggestions. Okay. They should be open to suggestions, open. All right. Okay. There are some hands raised. If you have a question, then only raise your hand. Otherwise, please lower your hands so that I can move ahead. All right. Types of rapport. Now, this is a conscious rapport, unconscious rapport, consciously not connected, connect consciously, connect with other parts. Okay, all right. So just now I told you, what do you think can be a conscious rapport? What is a conscious rapport? Can anybody tell me? Yes, Rumela? Can't, okay, you cannot open your mic.
Yeah, I will open it. 1 minute. Arsha, I have opened it.
Yes, sir. So I raised the hand, the meaning for rapport building. So conscious rapport, I can try. It's a building a bond consciously so that I can share my feelings with, I know that I'm in a problem. And consciously, I'm building a rapport, building a bond with you so that I can share my problem with you and it can be sorted.
Correct. If you need somebody, if you need to build a rapport with that person, if you are going for a tuition to some teacher and you really need to study from that teacher, so you will try and build rapport. Try and building rapport is a conscious rapport. Unconscious rapport. Yes, anybody?
Unconscious rapport is nothing but if you don't know the person, but however you go ahead and build a rapport with them in few minutes and you start conversing with them. That is unconsciously, instantly happening.
Yes, when you are not doing it purposely, but you get connected with some people, like-minded people or having same interests or anything like that. You just start building a rapport on your own, on its own. Okay, you don't have to put efforts in it. Okay, now consciously not connected. When you try and cannot connect with some person, you tried, but you think that, no, I think I cannot build a rapport with this person. Okay, so, the efforts are taken, but not a lot of user, not a very good, use of that effort.
That is because consciously not connected is when you're trying to connect with the person, the wavelength will not match with the.
Correct. Yes. Sundar Raman, exactly.
Starts matching, then we can go ahead and connect.
Yes, you have put it very good.
There is no point in connecting a rapport, so the person who is speaking with them will not connect a rapport with them.
Correct. And connect consciously. Okay.
Connect consciously is nothing but the words, the choosing. You want to have a rapport with them for a long time, so you'll be very careful in speaking to him, and you will build a rapport in such a way that it doesn't get disconnected.
Wow. I have to learn a lot from you. And the next one is connect with the other part.
Connect with the other part is nothing but getting deep into his family and the studying about his insights completely. So no one will open, or as you said previously, rapport building is very difficult. No one will come out with their family very easily. So the other part of the side, if we see on his business or in any other front, when you start working with him, he'll become he'll get connected in such a way that we will not be able to leave the disconnection very quickly. We take time. I
Yes.
think I'm right.
Yes, yes, you are completely right. Yes, other parts means not only while you're talking, but the other parts, the social part, the the interest part, the other family members part, everything that you can build a rapport with, you should try that. All right. So very nicely presented, Sundaraman. Thank you so much. The next one is the basics of rapport building.
But this is my job.
Of course, of course. So basics of rapport building. Check your appearance, first of all. Like, sir, okay. Like if you are, you are sitting in your cabin, for example, and if you are, a lot of, you are wearing something that shows that what religion you belong to. You have put a nice picture of your, beliefs and everything. And a person opposite to that, the belief or some other belief comes to your cabin. That person will be a little reluctant. Okay, a little reluctant that that you can judge him. So your appearance should be neutral. I believe that. Okay, your appearance should be neutral. Remember the following also. Be culturally appropriate. You should be very, very conscious about your behavior, about your words, and about your body language, so that you are culturally appropriate. Smile and relax. When you smile, the person in front of you is also comfortable with you. Okay, you relax, you don't show a lot of excitement or any other emotion that can make up the person uncomfortable in front of you. All right, then remember names. If you call somebody with his or her name, that instantly builds a rapport, a little bit of rapport. Okay, if you call somebody by his or her first name, not the last name but the first name. Okay, hold your head up and maintain a good posture. All right, the posture should be that you're listening carefully. Okay, you are interested in what the person is speaking. All right, the posture should be like that. Yes, then listen carefully and attentively. That you have to do. That is why you are sitting there. Correct. That is the most important part, that you have to listen carefully and attentively, not to interrupt unnecessarily. Okay, and again the most important thing, right to privacy and confidentiality. So you have to keep it confidential. These are the most important ethics of counseling, right? Otherwise the person will never trust you. The person who is telling you something, and if you do not keep the confidentiality and the person comes to know about it, that person will, not only you, that person will never be able to trust anybody else. Correct? So we should be very, very conscious about
Privacy and confidentiality will happen once the person on the other side feels that you are very confidential, you will be sharing all the information.
You should say that also. You should also say that to that person, that whatever you say is going to be very, very confidential, and we are not going to disclose all the information that you give us to anybody else. Okay, you should, yes, you should endorse this again and again in front of them. Then only something can happen. What to do exactly? Can somebody read here? Veera Pandian, can you read this, please? Again, the videos have gone off, so my rapport is not building properly. So, can please Veera read? Acha, Mr. Gautam, can you read this from Nepal?
Can I read?
Yeah, yes, sure, sure. Whoever is ready, please read.
Yeah, I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay.
You have to read
haven't
these
been
points,
allowed to
ma'am.
do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, because of some nasty things that are happening. That's why it is not. Somebody please start, please.
So maintain a sense of calm rather than acting with defensiveness.
Yes. when somebody tells you something, you don't have to be defensive or start defending that thing. If you have a very staunch belief in something that the person is saying is exactly opposite to it, you don't have to start defending. Be calm, listen to the full scenario. Okay, don't start defending that. Okay, then the person will not tell you the rest of it. Then the person will stop. Okay, then the next thing,
solicit the other person's opinion.
Yes, you have to approve, or you have to give some reaction to that whatever the person's opinion is. You cannot just say no, aisa thodi hota, not possible. No. Okay, be patient. The next one, please.
Allow the client to appear smart and insightful.
Yes, if you are like I let Sundar Raman speak, so he went on speaking, right? The next part, and the next part, right? So because he felt that he is insightful and what he's saying is right, correct? So like that, you have to make him smart, make him feel that I am feeling that you are smart and insightful. Yeah. Next one.
Avoid behavior that is humiliating to other person, such as pointing out flaws.
Okay, so the behavior that is humiliating, if somebody tells you that sir or ma'am, I have stolen some money from my daddy's pocket or my friend's pocket. So what will if you start humiliating? Oh my god, you are a thief. Are you a thief or something? If you start humiliating that person, he will not tell you the next part of it. Correct? Next one.
Put your own ego on the back burner.
Yes, whatever happens, your ego should be on the back, because it is not about you. It is just nothing about you. It's about the person who is in front of you. So your ego should be the last thing to happen. Okay, the next.
Practice concern for and awareness of the other person's feelings.
And find ways to make the other person feel at ease. So you just have to see that you have a lot of concern about whatever the person in front of you is feeling. You have to be very, very careful about that. Okay, if you understand, then only the rapport will be correct. Okay, and then you have to make the person feel at ease. All right. So there are some things that you not have to do. You don't have to do all these things. Okay, first thing, you don't have to frown on a difficult story. Okay, if something really something really bad has happened and you start making faces, you cannot do that. You have to be neutral, that it is okay. Yeah, I have heard this before. Okay, it should not be a reaction, it should be a response. Okay, you do not have to react, but you have to respond in a proper way. Second thing, judge. We are not here to judge. We are here to solve problems. Okay, so we cannot judge anybody. Even if he has done a very wrong thing, we cannot judge that person. All right. Second thing, you cannot criticize or advise. All right. If some child comes to you and shares, if you're especially the parents, when the children come from school and share their whatever activities they have done in their routine, then the parents start advising them. Acha, aise nahi karna chahiye. You should not do that. You should do. The next day, the child will not come and tell. Why should I tell? Whatever I do, you feel it is wrong. I will not tell. Correct? So we should not criticize or advise at that moment. We have to advise them later, but not at that moment. Listen to it. First, you have to completely take all the information, and then you can start advising and everything. Condemn, the same thing. Don't criticize, don't condemn. Don't say that it is wrong. You shouldn't do this. No. Disclose yourself a lot and listen. That means you do not have to disclose yourself. It is not about you. Don't start telling about yourself continuously. Okay, that person is not interested. Yes, a little bit you can tell to build the rapport, but not a lot. Then that becomes about you, not about him. And then he starts judging you that what will this person feel if I tell my problem to this person. All right. So do not disclose yourself a lot. And do not break the ethics of confidentiality. All right. You cannot do that. That is, first of all, an offense also. And the second thing, that is a very, very bad thing for a counselor to disclose anything to anybody else. Okay. You should keep the confidentiality. So here in the rapport building, you can say, it's not exactly the same, but you can say the 7% it is words, 38% is the tone of your voice, and 55% is the physiology, that is your body language, that's the unconsciousness that suddenly that the rapport starts building. All right.
Can you please repeat this?
It is, can you see my PPT? Can anybody see my PPT?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
So it is written there, right? You can read that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is what it, and the last thing that I would like to tell you is rapport building is very, very crucial and important for any deal. Any deal means not only counseling, but in your house, with your spouse, with your children, with your parents, with everybody, with your colleagues, with your friend. Rapport building is very, 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 very important. So the rapport, the people who are the leaders on a very, very good, places, the successful people have a very, very good rapport with their clients or their people or whoever they are following. Okay, they have been following. So rapport building is very, very important. With this, I will end my talk. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for giving me the chance.
Thank you.
Super, extremely superb, Ashia.
Thank you.
Superb.
Thanks.
Superb. Extraordinary presentation, rapport building. I think you now intellectually, Arshia would have created a rapport with you. There are 3 levels of rapport. The first rapport is called emotional rapport. Emotionally, we are trying to create some rapport. But emotional rapport, immediately it is not possible with any client. If they are friends, suppose your neighbor, she is coming and crying with you. That means emotional rapport she is having. There is no necessity that whenever you have an emotional rapport, intellectual rapport will be there. No. Suppose emotional rapport you have with some friends. You go and talk intellectual aspects with them. They will tell you, "Arey yaar, go ya." Because they may be thinking that you are not worth the salt. So, a mental health advocate or supporter and a counselor, a psychologist, we have to create a rapport in all the levels. The first one happens intellectual rapport. Intellectually, the other person should think that, okay, this person knows something. Then only they will first trust you. No? The trust comes for the educated people when you show that you know something. You are capable of addressing their concerns when they will get to know. For example, people from various countries. Yesterday, I got a call from Pakistan. Somebody wants counsel. How they come and talk? Maybe they think that, okay, during class and all, they watch me and they come to the conclusion that, okay, I can go and discuss with him. Intellectual rapport. I don't have any emotional rapport with him because emotionally I have not spoken with him. Only here I am talking the intellectual aspects. Intellectual rapport you can create in many ways. Intellectual rapport you can communicate through your Instagram live aspects, social media post. There are many ways to create your intellectual rapport. Okay, so it is always good to start with intellectual rapport, then move on to the emotional rapport. Emotional rapport. Then the other aspects, as Asha told, conscious rapport and unconscious rapport. You have even business rapport. How many of you, the one aspect is the rapport with the other part. Rapport with the other part. Rapport with the other part, it is a NLP terminology, neuro-linguistic programming terminology, other part. Other part means whatever is not in your conscious awareness, that is called other part. When I say other part, whatever is not in your conscious awareness, that is other part. That can be subconscious mind, that can be unconscious mind, that can be superconscious mind, any aspect, that can be soul. You, there are some aspects in yourself you cannot see. Something is not in your awareness. whatever is not in your awareness, okay, that is called the other part in NLP. Rapport with the other part means I am trying to create rapport in your with you in the subconscious level. Now, to change the behavior of someone by doing this subconscious level rapport, behavior can be changed very easily. That is a rapport building with the other parts. Okay, so all these aspects we used to train in NLP, how to create this rapport with the other part. So the simple aspect is rapport building is one of the important aspects. One of my colleague, okay, Rati, Dr. Rati, she will be addressing you tomorrow. She used to always tell one sentence: connect before you correct. Connect, first connect. You will have to connect. Unless and until you connect. So that in rapport building, people used to tell what are the basics of rapport building. One is smiling. Then what are the, suppose I want to create a rapport with you. What are the main aspects? One is smile. Then
look into the eyes.
Achha, that how? Yeah, Arshia, 1 minute. Let others answer. Okay. Yeah, Tim. What is it? What Arshia told? What do you call in psychology or counseling?
Eye contact, sir.
Eye contact.
Eye contact. Now, what I tell is, eye contact is not at all required. Eye contact is not required. For rapport building, what is required? Okay. Sasha, can you open your mic? Sasha.
Drawing attention.
Active listening.
Please mute your calls, everyone. Please mute your calls. Please mute your calls, except Shaza. Please mute your calls. BK Bhutan, please mute your call. JK Jutan, please mute your call. Only Shaza, except Shaza, please don't open your call. Shaza, suppose you're LKG child. Okay, first day she is going to the school. Okay, first day she is going to the school. The security opens the gate. The child goes inside. Okay, first day, LKG or pre-KG. The child looks back. When the child is walking, the child looks back at the mother. And the mother looks at the child. Okay. What is there? Eye contact or eye connect? What is that between the child and mother?
It's a connection. It's a connection.
Eye connect or eye contact?
I connect.
So in counseling, actually that is why I used to tell, don't go by the books. Don't go by the books. Eye contact is when you give handshake, now you can contact. But in whether mere contact is enough in handshake, no, connect is required. So when we give, when you give handshake to someone, if you are able to feel the warmth, suppose somebody is appreciating you, okay, just like that they are telling, that is only contact is happening. When contact happens, no use. When somebody presses you, okay, very nice, yeah. Now, if they have a connect, when they have a connect with you, you will be able to feel the warmth when somebody appreciates.
Sir, I think it's reflection of feelings.
Yeah, that is what connect. Okay, connect. So what we should have is connect. To build a rapport, you have to connect with the other person. Eye connect is required. And even we used to tell kinesthetic connect. Kinesthetic connect we discuss more in NLP, so that the people who learn NLP, they can create rapport within seconds. Even the unknown people, when people, the NLP practitioners, the real practitioners, they will be able to create rapport in 10 or 15 minutes. They'll be able to create the complete rapport. Students would meet me, for example, when I go to colleges. A girl who was studying in second year, there were many female lecturers were there, but she came and she comes and tells to me all her personal issues, which she has not discussed with anyone. A rapport. The rapport in the classroom, in all these levels, intellectual level, emotional level, kinesthetic level, in all these levels, when we start making, people come and talk with us openly. They will be able to share the things. So that is what Arshia was telling in a very beautiful way. It was a very, see, how many of you know that this much of rapport is available actually? People will be telling in rapport building session, what people will tell now? Eye contact, smile, okay, all these aspects. How many of you before attending this session, you know that there is an emotional connect, there is emotional rapport, intellectual rapport, business rapport, social zone, public zone, private zone, intimate zone. One of the easiest example for this private zone. See, when you are talking with people, you should try to go to the intimate zone. That is the simple aspect. The aspect is, if at all you want to be the winner in your life, the more people you have in your intimate zone, that much you are winner. The person who is in Kanyakumari, he feels when Modi talks in Delhi, the person in Kanyakumari feels that he is addressing to me. Individually, he is telling me and he is ready to do anything. Connect. That is, he feels that he is in my intimate zone. All the great people, whoever is able to influence you, whoever has influenced you, they are all in your, you are in their intimate zone. You are in their intimate zone. Take people, bring people to your intimate zone. So, how to bring the people to intimate zone? See, my name is Sita Lakshmi Shivakumar. People think that I am, in my Facebook also Sita Lakshmi Shivakumar. The moment people see Sita Lakshmi, they think that he is a female. When boys think that it is a female, what will happen? Friend request. Every day I have 50 to 60 friend requests. Okay. The moment I accept the friend request, how are you? Dinner ho gaya kya? What is your ASL? Can you share your ASL? What is your ASL? Okay. The simple aspect is what they are trying to do. When they give the friend request, I am in the public zone. I am in the public zone. Social zone. I am in the social zone. I am in the public zone. From public zone, they want to come to the social zone. The moment I accept the friend request, they think that this girl Sita Lakshmi has come to my in my social zone. Then hi. The moment I reply hi, they think that now it has come to the private zone. What is your ASL? What is your name? You might have seen in my DP, na? What is my name? You know it. Sita Lakshmi? Yes. Okay, that's all. What is your ASL? Then he will start all the things which he wanted to discuss. He will think that even if I start talking with them, sometimes if I get bored, I will also talk. Sometimes when we don't have any other work, want to relax our mind, okay, I also start chatting. They will be thinking that he has come to intimate zone. By talking and communicating only, we will be able to go to the intimate zone of the other. There is no need that people should be, you should be in their intimate zone. There is no need. But people should be in your intimate zone. And the way in which you talk, the way in which you communicate, the way in which you behave, the way in which you communicate your values, all these aspects are very, very important as far as our rapport building is concerned. So now, how far we are all good in rapport building? Okay, now I asked you people to get in connected with one person. Okay, discuss I am okay, you are okay question. Okay, I tell you, most of you would have not done. Most of you would have not. Can anyone tell it in the chat box whether you have done it or not? That is, I connected with a person. I discussed I am okay, you are okay questionnaire. We spent around 1 hour, 30 to 30 minutes to 1 hour with the other person. If you did, see, there are only 2 or 3. Okay. If you have not done, if you are putting I have done, okay, I have done, then that's wrong, isn't it? If you have done it, at least you might have gone to the private zone of the other person. Na? If you have spoken with the other person, you might have gone to the private zone of the other person. You have to go to, at least if you are having 300 members here, with the 300, so Suman Rudra says, sir, I tried with the Jyotiji, texted, but there is no reply from outside, from that side. There will not be any reply from the other side. You have to call. They are not replying to your text message. Call them. Women to woman, you can call now. I cannot call. Women to woman, you can now, because when you want it, you should do. अगर आपको भूख लगता है तो कौन खाएगा? अगर सिंधु को भूख लगता है, क्या अगर सपोज इफ आई ईट, वेदर सिंधु का भूख चला जाएगा? नहीं चलेगा ना. अगर सिंधु का भूख है तो सिंधु खाना पड़ेगा. If I want to create more network, why rapport building is required? Why rapport building is required? Your success in life depends upon your rapport with you, your network. How much network you have. Some of the very beautiful example is recently there was election in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Someone fought in the election. He is having 11 members in his home. He is having 11 members in his home. Okay. And he got only one vote. You understand now what has happened? Someone fought in the election. Okay. He is having 11 members in home. He got only one vote. That is his own vote. He might have gone and put the vote now. Only his vote. Even his wife has not put the vote. Rapport, if we are not having rapport with our own family members, what will happen? You should be connected emotionally, intellectually, kinesthetically with your husband and wife. The husband with wife and wife with husband. If they are not connected, what will happen? Extramarital affairs. Isn't it? Why extramarital affairs happens today? Because of the rapport only. Rapport is not there. Emotional rapport, intellectual rapport, the kinesthetical rapport. When it misses, it happens. So, whether your own child will tell you as a role model. Suppose you are asking your child, who is your role model, beta? My role model is the neighbor. The uncle is there. That uncle is my role model. If he tells, I am failure in my home. For the young child, you should be the heroine. You should be the hero. You should be the heroine. If they tell the neighbor me, what kind of rapport I have built. Most of the people today tell, sir, my son is not at all listening to me. My daughter is not at all listening to me. Why they are not listening? Intellectually, you have not created rapport. Intellectual rapport means if you are going on shouting at them, don't use WhatsApp, don't use WhatsApp, don't use this, don't do that. Then they will go away from you. They will not come towards you. What you should tell them is use WhatsApp, but know your limits. Use WhatsApp, no problem. Know your limits. You are having boyfriend, you are going to film. Go, no problem. Absolutely, I believe you, child. I believe you. But the thing is, know your limits. Trying the limits. Then the child will come and share everything. Rapport will be there. Today, most of the most of the areas problem arises because there is no rapport. Okay, now the final question. Okay, with whom we should have very good rapport? The final question. Please put it in the chat box. With whom? With whom? One person. One person. You have to tell one person. Okay. With whom you should have great rapport.
Some mother.
Please put it in the chat box. Please put it in the chat box. Go, sir. I'm very, very happy to introduce to all of you, Go, sir. Go, sir, can you come on the video, sir?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Go, sir. Go, sir is a doctor and a surgeon. He's a doctor and surgeon. He will be talking a full 1 hour with all of you, with all about the physical aspects and mental aspects and everything. And sir is my guru actually. Okay, I should say he's my guru because such a humble personality. See, someone who has completed MBBS, MS. Do you think they will come and attend this kind of program? I know everything. Isn't it?
No, sir.
Such a humble personality, such a genius. Okay, I'm very, very happy to introduce Sir to all of you. Sir will be taking a complete session for all of you. And he is a down-to-earth personality. A down-to-earth personality. He has told rapport with self. The one person with whom you should have rapport is with your own self. Are you having rapport with your own self? That is the question I have to ask. Whether I have rapport with my own self. Shall we check whether we are having rapport with our own self? Shall we check? Shall we check?
Yes,
Come to
sir.
the chat box. Come to the chat box.
Sir.
Yeah. Come to the chat box. Please answer my question. Okay. Rate yourself out of 1 to 10. Rate yourself. Okay. Out of 1 to 10, rate yourself. Okay. I am honest. I am honest. Rate 1 to 10. I am honest. Okay. You can put H. You can put H and rate. You can put H and rate. Then only we will be able to understand the difference. H. So H is 7, H 9. Okay. What? Someone has asked a question, but it is missing. What does rapport with ourselves mean? Rapport with ourselves means, that is what I will tell you what is rapport with our own self. Okay, honest is over. I am intelligent. I am intelligent. Please rate your own self. Okay. I love the way I am. I love the way I am. Yell, put yell. Put yell. Put yell. I love the way I am. Okay. The final question. Okay. Yeah, 2 more questions. The next question is, I am beautiful for female. I am handsome for men. I am beautiful for women. B, put B. Gents can put H. Handsome. Okay. Yeah, 1 minute. I will come. And answer your questions. Okay. Kirti Balaji. Kirti, can you come on the video? 1 minute. Kirti.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kirti. Yeah, Kirti. Now I am seeing you. Okay. As far as beauty is concerned, you have given a 7. Okay. Now I am giving you 10 out of 10. I am giving you 10 out of 10. Okay. Arshia, how much you will give to Kirti?
Sir, I will also give 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Now, my own people, where is my people? Suppose if we ask Gausar will give 11 out of 10. Okay. Gausar may give 11 out of 10. Okay. Now, Kirti, this is what rapport with our own self. The way in which I am, if I don't feel myself to be a complete human being, that means I'm not having rapport within my own self. I think that the skin is making beautiful. The skin is beautiful. Kirti, you are attending this program. You must be really intelligent. Otherwise, people will be sitting and crying in front of the televisions. Whoever has rated 7 or 6, you can rate yourself 9.5. 9.5. Because you are intelligent, you are here. Otherwise, you will not be here. Na? 10 baj raha hai. Abhi 10 baj raha hai. I am listening. See, there are 112 people sitting and listening. Isn't it? So, beauty. I should rate myself 10 out of 10. I am beautiful. If I am not rating, I am not having rapport with my own self. Something which I am not accepting. I am not accepting something in me. Then how we can accept others? How we can accept others? Create rapport within your own self means accept the way you are. That means the rapport is there. I am wearing specs. Okay. Now, if I ask you, let me ask a question to all of you. Handsome, Shivakumar handsome. Okay. How much you will rate me? अरे 10 का 10 दे दो यार. मैं रात को सोना है, ठीक है? नींद आना है. Please don't give zero and all. Please don't give zero and all. डालो यार. डालो. Chat में डालो. Shivakumar is handsome. How much you will give? 100. Jasmine is giving 100. अरे रख लो यार. रख लो 100. अच्छा सो जाओ सो जाओ. Now the thing is, whatever you are saying, it should not affect me. I should feel 10 out of 10. Isn't it? I should feel 10 out of 10. That is a rapport within your own self. Many people told, and Kausar started it. Let us meet tomorrow. Create the good rapport within your own self. Okay, accept the way you are. Accept the way you are. As what you are. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. And see, Osho used to tell one thing. Osho, suppose if God wanted, God would have created 1,000 Buddhas. God would have created 1,000 Buddhas. God could have created 1,000 Christ. God could have created 1,000 Mother Teresa. God could have created thousands of Albert Ellis. Isn't it? The great people. God could have created thousands of Abdul Kalam. 1,000 Abdul Kalam he could have created. But God wants you to be what you are. Isn't it? God wants you to be what you are. If I am not able to accept my own self, how that I can create, how can I motivate, bring the best out of the other person? I have to bring the best out of me now first. I have to bring the best out of me. I should think that I am the best version of my own self. I am the best version of my own self. Only if I have these, then I am the best version of my own self. Means I am not having rapport within my own self. So it is not creating rapport with others first. It is creating rapport within our own self. Yeah, only one question I can take.
Sir, how to handle people's reactions, basically, who do not like our
See, Kriti, this we call it as association. Okay. This we call it as, okay. With this question, I will end it. 1 minute. I will remove my virtual background so that you see. Kirti, this is called association. Okay. Suppose somebody calls me fool, idiot. Okay. If I am associated with what they are talking, I will get hurt. Okay. If I am disassociated, अरे जो भी तुम बोलो मुझे कुछ फर्क नहीं होता है. Disassociated. Always be in the state of disassociated state. When you are in disassociated state, what other people tell you about you, it doesn't affect you. Because what I tell within my own self should affect me. And what I tell within my own self, it should not have any effect from the other person. A is telling me like this, B is telling me like this, so that I am like this. Means I am not okay, you are okay. If I tell I am okay, that means I am okay the way I am. I am the okay. If even somebody tells something, be in the disassociated state.
Sir, there is one saying I want to say about this. In Hindi कि अगर लोग क्या सोचेंगे ये भी आप सोचोगे तो फिर लोग क्या सोचेंगे?
Arsha, one more time.
सर, लोग क्या सोचेंगे ये भी अगर आप सोचोगे तो फिर लोग क्या सोचेंगे?
लोगों का काम है कहना.
लोग तो बहुत कुछ सोचेगा, लेकिन हम क्या हमारा बारे में सोचते हैं, हम क्या हमारा बारे में सोचते हैं, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Thank you very much. Bye bye. On behalf of all of you, I request Gau sir to spend a complete 1 hour with all of us. See,
so just,
no agenda.
I'll take 1 or 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Gau sir. Okay, sir.
See, the rapport building with the self is the most crucial, because the one person you live with all your life is yourself. And only at times you live with your parents, husband, child, whatever it is. But you always live with yourself. And if you don't have rapport or harmony with yourself, then what is it that you're going to give to someone else? So the technique of getting this rapport with oneself is in three elements. So one, just look at your thoughts, look at your feelings, look at your actions. That's it. If you're just getting present to these three things, all things are done. So you don't have to worry about anything else, these three things.
Super.
And as Ashia was presenting, those are the things that I want to bring that you brought forth. The types of rapport. I remember first is the intellectual rapport, then the emotional rapport, then the physical rapport. Intellectual rapport, I'm just revising this for these people's sake. Intellectual rapport is built even in your absence. This is credibility. Shiv Kumar, he is like this. Dr. Gauss is like this. Ashia is like this. So even before the client sees the trainer or therapist, he already knows something about the intellectual. The credibility, the respect, the honor, everything is created there. And once that is there, the emotional equality is there. How we create the smile, the thing on this there. And the physical, as same sex, tapping, shake hands, eye connect and things like that. So these are the three functional ways of creating a rapport. So you can move, you can see, even before your Shivkumar sir is in the Volta's training, the credibility is created there. Even he's not come there still. So once he comes there, he looks at them and see what the Volta reacts. Then the emotional rapport is created. Then the physical rapport, then he goes on to explain things like that. And that was one thing. And the second thing is when Arshu is connected to the other part, you brought forth it. The connected to the other part is definitely an NLP terminology, and it's a very profound way of connecting with another human. So these are a few things I want to add, sir.
Yeah. Sir, sir will be having a one-day session. No agenda. No agenda. Sir will join. You people can ask questions. See, today 2 hours session. Okay, 1.5 hours session. Sir has told in only one word, harmony. Harmony. Whatever we are discussing now, one word. Great people talk great things. And I'm very fortunate. I can go on listen to Gausa. I can go on listen to Gausa because the words which comes out of his mouth, every word is Amrit. Harmony. See how beautiful word. You should be in harmony with your own self. It is like a poem, It's like a poem. Thank you, Gausa. Thank you very much. We are blessed to have you here. Thank you, team. Thank you very much. We will meet tomorrow. Bye-bye.